Winnie the Pooh is a lovable teddy bear who was created by English author A. Milne and adapted by Disney into a series of short features that included Winnie the Pooh's friends Piglet, Eeyore, Kanga, Rabbit, Roo, Tigger, Owl, and the only human character Christopher Robin. Winnie and his friends enjoy several adventures in the 100-acre woods, but you may be surprised that some of them are actually based on true characters. In 1925, A. Milne based Winnie the Pooh on a soldier's bear who was sent to London Zoo when the soldier was shipped off to the front lines in France. Christopher Robin Milne, A. Milne's son, was a visitor to the zoo and loved the female bear. He named his teddy bear Winnie the Pooh, and this created the inspiration for his dad to create the yellow bear we all know of today. So Winnie the Pooh was based on the bear, and Christopher Robin was based on A. Milne's son, Christopher Robin Milne. But behind the laughter and fun, Winnie the Pooh and his friends are thought to have a deeper meaning to their characters. Now, this was never confirmed by the creator, but is a widely believed theory by many, and when you hear it, it definitely makes you wonder. It's thought the characters all show traits of mental disorders, and here are the psychological profiles of them. Winnie the Pooh is thought to suffer from a range of mental disorders. His careless and dreamy nature and disregard towards rules point to a form of inattentive attention defect hyperactivity disorder. Also, his obsession with honey and willingness to risk everything to get it indicates to some he is suffering from impulsivity with obsessive fixations. Piglet is thought to suffer from generalized anxiety disorder. His general nervousness and low self-esteem contribute to his stuttering speech and the irrational anxiety he displays. The owl seems to be dyslexic as he spells things jumbled up and in the wrong way. Tigger is unable to control his constant bouncing and has an extremely impulsive nature. Despite this, the others are drawn to him as he is very sociable, but by association they risk getting themselves in trouble due to his behaviours. Some say this is a classic sign of ADHD. Some say Kanga shows signs of social anxiety disorder. She is an overprotective, super-organised mother and is obsessed with controlling little Roo, preventing him from making his own decisions. Kanga also tries to mother Tigger in much the same way, feeding him and looking after him, although she is unable to control him. The rabbit, who is over-organised and obsessed with having everything in the right place, has led people to believe that he is suffering from OCD. Eeyore, the downcast donkey who has a negative spin on everything, seems incapable of getting any joy out of life, and is definitely suffering from some kind of depression. And finally, Christopher Robin, with his wild imagination and stuffed toys as best friends, is thought to have created all the characters in his own head, and they represent all the feelings he is actually experiencing. Some believe Christopher is suffering from schizophrenia. But this wouldn't be the first time something like this has happened in a children's movie. Alice in Wonderland has long been linked to a person experiencing a drug trip, with many thought to be drug references throughout. Although this, like Winnie the Pooh, has never been confirmed by the creator that this was their intentions. So maybe it's just people being silly and looking into things too much, or maybe it was A. Milne's intention to add more character to the story.